Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. This time we got some news earlier in the week. Big thank you to Duel Meta. He was the site that I believe leaked the information, or at least the site where I saw the information on in regards to the characters that are going to be unlockable when Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal World launches in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links a little later on in this month. To my knowledge, we still do not have any exact date. I would imagine it's probably going to be the last week of September, but yeah, that is going to be something that is super exciting, and we got 3 characters and their cards that are going to be unlockable. Now, I will start off by saying I'm not really going to go over the cards because, one, there's just way better people out there on YouTube that cover Duel Links that can go over the cards in more detail, and so I don't want to really be redundant with that. I don't want to just kind of speak to the obvious points, and 2, I want to really focus more from a character perspective. My channel, if you're unfamiliar with it, all we do is talk about the anime. I am a huge Yu-Gi-Oh anime fan, more so than I am a fan of the card game or of Duel Links, and so for that reason, I do like to base a lot of my videos and discussions with you guys around the specific characters of the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. And the Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal characters that we know will be unlockable at launch are a little underwhelming, but probably exactly what most of us expected, right? I wasn't expecting Kaito to be unlockable at launch. I was cautiously optimistic that it would be Shark instead of Bronk or Kotadi, but it's not. And I guess before I get into my analysis, I'm sure you've heard by now, but these are the 3 characters that we know are going to be unlockable when Zexal World launches, and that is Yuma Tsukumo, obviously our main protagonist, Kotadi, or Tori Meadows, the main girl lead, and Bronk. Kotadi is interesting, right? Because for those of you that watch Zexal, you know that she never dueled. Kotadi was not a duelist in any regards. Like, at least Anzu, at least Taya had the duel against Crump. She had the duel against Mai. I mean, I don't consider her a dueling character, but at least she had a couple of moments here and there sprinkled throughout the show where you can recall her actually, stepping onto the dueling field. Kotadi, it never happened. I think the only time she dueled is when she was, brainwashed by the Baryons, right? And that was only in one episode. I mean, she was a purely supportive character for Yuma and for the actual duelists of the show. So to have her unlockable at launch is expected because she's the girl lead, but at the same time, a little kind of humorous for people that watch the show because you do not think duelist when you think Kotadi. So it'll be interesting playing as her because it's just we're just so unfamiliar with it as fans of the Zexal anime. Bronk is another character that I just didn't really connect with all that much. Here's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal. In my opinion, it's got some amazing side characters. It's just one of those shows that is really, really well written and well produced, especially later on. But the reason Zexal does get a bad rap from a lot of people, and I think most people that haven't really watched Zexal in full, is because it gets off to a slow start. As much as I like the show, I will be the first to say that Zexal kind of drags in the early stages, really until Kaito and the Arclight brothers show up. That's when it really ramps up, and then by the end of the show, you are just completely hooked. So it's not really all that surprising that I think the start of Zexal World in Duel Links is also going to be a bit of a sluggish start with the quality of characters that are going to be unlockable. There is a chance that maybe we will have a couple secret characters unlockable because I believe when 5D's World launched, Crow and Luna, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I've only been playing for 3 months, believe it or not, for about 90 days. So if I'm wrong on that, just let me know down below. But I believe it launched Crow and Luna were secret unlockable characters, I think. And if that's the case, and Zexal World does 2 unlockable characters that are secret missions, they probably are going to be from the pool of Flip Turner, Caswell, and maybe Kathy. Kathy I didn't mind. I thought she was kind of interesting, but Flip and Caswell, to me, are very forgettable. And for that reason, even if we do get 2 secret unlockable characters, I would be surprised if it was Shark. I would be stunned if it was Kaito or an Arclight brother, just because they are way down the road in the Zexal story, and I think they're going to come, but definitely not at launch. And so I think that the character pool that is going to be unlockable when Zexal World launches is going to be a little underwhelming for that reason. Don't get me wrong, I'm still super excited to see how XZs are going to change the game. I am super excited to see what characters come in Zexal World. I'm excited to hear the music, the lines of dialogue that they give to all these characters. I mean, it is something to be really excited for, but the cool characters that I love from this show, the Kaitos, the Sharks, the Misaels, the Vectors, the Trons, the 3 Arclight brothers, we are probably not going to have them unlockable at launch, which was to be expected. I had said that the only character I thought that had a chance to be unlockable at launch was Shark. I was hoping that maybe it would be like Yuma, Shark, and Kotode as the main trio, but obviously they probably want to slow play it. I mean, who knows? Maybe Shark will be unlockable, but when the world launches, but probably not. I don't think Jack Atlas, I believe people told me that Jack was not unlockable when 5D's world launched, and it took a little bit to get him into the game, so probably going to be the same with the rivals of Zexal, which are Shark and Kaito. But besides that, I know it's been kind of a, oh man, I wish the character pool was a little better at launch. I mean, I am still super excited to get this world, and the fact that we are getting this world means that the possibility of getting these cool characters down the road is so much more feasible. Right? You need the Zexal world. You need to kind of start slow, just like the anime did, to get to those much more enticing and much more memorable and enjoyable, in my opinion, characters. Again, I just was not high on the Numbers Club. I was not high on the first, 15, 16, 17 episodes of Zexal, really until Kaito showed up, and that's probably going to be similar in Duel Links. So, not surprising, this character pool, but definitely something that I wanted to discuss with all of you. So please leave all your Duel Links thoughts down below in the comments. I stream sometimes Duel Links, sometimes other games every Monday and Thursday night, so make sure to catch one of those streams. And a special thank you to my Platinum tier patrons, Horace Maye, Goosey Q, Panther J, Smith620, Blue Maiden 28, Jarrett Buller, and Aura Dragon, and to my Diamond tier patrons, Jesse Wood, Latrell Smith, Pegasus Seiya, and Brandon Gomez, and to my Egyptian God tier patrons, Stella Sky, and Chase Connelly. Thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon, and who is a channel member. You guys are all amazing. Thank you to everyone who watches. If you are watching this on Saturday, I am probably in the middle of a 24-hour stream over on Twitch. I am trying to 100% Super Mario 64 and beat Shine in 24 hours. Big goal. Obviously, it came out on the Switch yesterday, the day I'm actually recording this. So if you want to see me mentally and physically exhausted and broken, just go to my Twitch right now. I look forward to seeing a few of you there, because I'll probably be, by the time this gets uploaded, on like hour 16. But regardless, the link for that is in the description, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.